Here's Workhorse, up 28% today. Please like the video, please subscribe, and if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon, link in the description down below. AMC ends wild trading day, down 18% after share sale. AMC Entertainment shares ended a roller coaster trading session, down 18% on Thursday after the company announced a stock sale. The stock price dropped as low as $37.66 during the session after AMC said it may offer and sell from time to time up to 11.55 million shares. Then AMC shares rallied off their lows and turned green after the company said it had already completed the offering just a few hours later. The stock closed Thursday at $51.34. AMC says it has already completed share offering, raises $587 million. AMC said it sold 11.55 million shares at an average price of approximately $50.85 per share in an at-the-market equity program launched earlier Thursday. When the company announced the offering Thursday morning, it said in a filing it may sell some of the 11 million shares from time to time. AMC is raising more money, and you really can't blame them, because if you're the CEO or if you're an executive of a company where the stock price just keeps mooning, and, you know, before this whole thing, they were financially burdened. They had a lot of debt, and, literally the apes saved this company from bankruptcy and GME. They've sold a lot of shares over, this whole time AMC's been going up. It's been mooning. They've just been doing offering after offering after offering. They literally just did one on Monday or Tuesday to Mudrick, right? So that was at like 27. Stock goes up to 50 something. They do another offering. And you really can't blame AMC. They're just doing the smart thing. The CEO, Adam Aron, he's just being smart. You're taking advantage of the stock price, raising money for your company. And they're going to do a lot of things with that money. They're going to pay down debt, renovate theaters. It's just weird because, generally speaking, when you raise money in a stock offering, that's bearish news, because you're going to dilute your shares, you're going to dilute the share price. But for some reason, every time they do this, the apes take it as bullish news, and the stock price shoots up. But again, we're talking about meme stocks here, so anything goes with meme stocks. Doesn't really make logical sense, but hey, that's what it is now. That's the ape mentality. So yeah, today they raised another $600 million bucks. Okay, let's take a look at it. Let's analyze this. Yeah, so the stock price closes pretty much at what they did the offering at. Right now, it's trading in between this rectangle / sideways channel. We'll just call it 62.50, and we'll call it 37.50. This is a huge sideways channel, so any way this moves, there's going to be a lot of price action, whether it's to the upside or the downside, based on what I have here. And again, there's not much data to go off of, so this may not be like literal. But if it goes to the upside, the next level of resistance would be 62.50, and if it breaks that, it can go back to the all-time high of 72.62. And then if it breaks that, it's uncharted territory. Nobody knows where it's going from there. The market will decide for itself. Now, if it goes to the downside, it can come all the way back to 37.5. That's pretty scary. Imagine you bought near the top. Imagine you bought at like 60 and it comes back to 37. That'd be pretty sick. But yes, that's the next level of support, 37.50. If it breaks that, it can go to 32. And if it breaks 32, it can go all the way back down to 26. So the RSI is at 77, so still in overbought and overvalued territory, according to the RSI. But it is coming down. It is coming down. It was at 95, so it's coming back down. A lot of volume today. Did almost 600 million volume. It did 584 million in volume. But that's not as much as it got in the past few trading sessions. So maybe it's dying down. Maybe it's cooling off. I'm not gonna say it is, but looking at technicals, it kind of looks like it is. But again, it's a meme stock. You can't look too much into the technicals. Yes, that is AMC. The saga continues, and tomorrow, this is gonna have some. I think tomorrow this is gonna have some serious price movement. I'm not gonna say which way it's gonna go, but it's gonna have some serious price action. Okay, now let's talk about BlackBerry. BlackBerry gives up 30% gain, notches 6th straight positive day amid Reddit-fueled volatility. Alright, I'm not going to read that, but it basically just talks about the crazy price action today, crazy volatility. Quick side note, last night, I did more research on meme stocks in general, and they seem to all follow the same chart, the same pattern, where it has a parabolic run, then it crashes down, and then it starts forming a cup and handle, like so, if you follow my cursor. So the cup is forming right now. That's just like a U shape. I thought this could go to 25 today. That would be the top of the cup. But it only made 20 was the high for today. And then once it hit 20, it started selling off. Maybe, it's not going to do the full cup and handle. It could do a mini one because at this next point of resistance at 20, it did form a cup. So if we look over here, if you follow my cursor, here's the cup. If this pulls back to 14, which I kind of think it will, that would be a handle, and then we're going to start seeing consolidation. And then from there, it might break out again. So, if this comes back to 14, I'm really going to consider taking a position there. Again, just looking at all the meme stocks, they seem to follow the same pattern. Parabolic run, epic crash, recovery forming a cup and handle, and then, once the handle forms and it consolidates, parabolic run again. RSI is at 88, so still overbought and overvalued. Incredible volume today. It did 531 million volume, which is the most volume it's done in a year. Yeah, so right now it's trading in a sideways channel, rectangle, between 20 and, we'll just call it 1430. So, that's a pretty wide range there. So, either way this goes, same thing as AMC, this is going to be a lot of price movement. Either way this goes, to the upside or the downside. So, if it goes back to the upside, the next level of resistance would be 20, and if it breaks 20, it can go all the way to 25. If it comes back to the downside, this can come back to 1430, and if it breaks 1430, it's back to 12. But this is just my prediction. I think this is going to pull back to 1450, 14 range, and then it's going to consolidate for a little bit, and then eventually it's going to blow past the all-time high and form a new all-time high. That seems to be the general trend of meme stocks. Might take a couple months, but eventually it happens. So we shall see where this goes. This is BlackBerry. I'm not sure if the volume is going to keep up like this. Seems kind of unlikely. Today was like stupid volume. I think the average volume is like only a few million. And I was watching this morning, it broke that in the pre-market. So I was like, wow, this is going to be a crazy day. And it was. So this is interesting. I'm really going to consider taking a position at 14. Okay, here's Workhorse, up 28% today. Now, this is still down significantly from the high of $43. But this one is also part of the meme trade. This, I'm not sure how much short interest this has, but I know this has a lot of short interest. And for those of you who don't know, Workhorse is a EV company. They're making like trucks, not pickup trucks, like mail trucks. Months ago, there was a lot of speculation that they would win a contract with the post office to make all of their new vehicles. Turns out that never happened, and that's why the stock tanked so much. So now there's a lot of doubters in this company because, you know, who are they going to sell vehicles to? That's why there's so much short interest. Not many people believe in this company. And this is part of the meme trade, so, you know, shorts are getting squeezed out of this. Yeah, it's been doing pretty well past couple of trading sessions. Probably just by and large part of the meme trade. So let's talk about this. Right now, it's at 1480. So it's like sitting on a line of support here. If this goes to the upside, it can go to 1950. And if it breaks 1950, this can go all the way back up to 3130, we'll call it. And it's interesting because there's a gap here. And, you know, usually when there's a gap, the gap fills. So this can come all the way back up to 3130 and fill the gap. But it's interesting because there's also a gap up today from 1150. So this is likely to come back down to fill that gap at 1150 at some point. Insane volume today. I think second most volume of the year. Did 155 million volume today, so that's absolutely insane. The RSI is at 72, or 73. So it's officially in overbought, overvalued territory right now. I mean, personally, I don't like this stock. I just think it's a bad company and a bad stock. But hey, that's just my opinion. A lot of people like this one. And Nikola. They like Nikola too. I don't know why. But, you know, these are highly speculative companies. So if you caught this at 10, you did real well. This didn't have the parabolic run like other meme stocks did, but we are seeing cup and handle form right here. So similar characteristics there. Not much else to say about this. That is Workhorse. Okay, so here's Sundial. This is up 14.16% today. Did really, really well compared to the rest of the market. At one point, it was up 20%, so a little bit of pullback, but really can't complain if you're in Sundial today. So let's take a closer look at this. Okay, so right now it's trading in a sideways channel, a rectangle, between 175 and $1. If this goes to the upside, next line of resistance would be 175, then 225, and then $3. And if it breaks that, it can go back to $4, which is the all-time high. If it goes to the downside, it can go back to $1, and then if it breaks that, it can go back to 70 cents. I actually was in Sundial in Meme Mania round 1. Actually, I was on the short side. I shorted Sundial at like $3, and I cashed out at like 1, so that was pretty nice. Again, similar to the other meme stocks, same pattern. Parabolic run, epic crash. Got a little cup and handle forming here, but yeah, we see a cup and handle forming. Cup is forming right now. We're like near the bottom, but it seems like cup is forming. And right here, the RSI is at 75, so this is overbought and overvalued, according to the technicals. But I wouldn't be surprised if this keeps running. Maybe it'll go back to 225, maybe $3. I don't think it's going back to 4 immediately, because it seems like with these meme stocks, it doesn't complete the full cup at like the very top, but like somewhere in the middle, like right here, like 225, you see a cup forming. So, but yeah, this could run a little bit more, form a cup, and then it'll pull back. And this is just my prediction. and then consolidation, and then another breakout. So, and that's not financial advice, but I'm just starting to see a pattern, the same pattern in every single meme stock. It's not a coincidence. They all have the same pattern. And there's actually not too much volume today. Only like 888 million. I say only, but there's been a lot more volume, especially in round one of Meme Mania. Yeah, so it gapped up today from like 115. So that means that it's likely to come back down to 115 at some point. And yeah, with the volume, that's a little bit suspicious because well, when you see a pump and there's a lot of volume, that confirms that it's a legitimate rally. And when you see a pump with relatively low volume, and I guess it's not that low, but there's been a lot more volume in the past, you should be a bit suspicious there when you see a pump or a sell-off with low volume. Anyway, yeah, that's Sundial Growers. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.